Morning. I'm Brian Clark, and I'm General Counsel for the Bureau of Illinois Adult Services. I'm here today to present a training on the post-eligibility cost of care for the Choices for Independence program and what has changed with the previous iteration of the HEE 801 rule. So first, I'd like to start off by answering the question, what is cost of care? So post-eligibility cost of care is the amount of money or income that a Medicaid beneficiary is expected to contribute to his or her care. The beneficiary pays the Medicaid provider directly for the cost of care. DHHS would then reduce payment to the Medicaid provider by the Medicaid beneficiary's cost of care. For CFI beneficiaries, the cost of care comes to $0 because of the deduction of 300% of SSI is equal to the income limit for CFI. I also wanted to go over what cost of care is not, because it's similar to a few things, but it is not them. So cost of care is not a spin down. A spin down is when a participant that is medically needy opens for what is called Medicaid in and out. So to be eligible for in and out, a participant would have to be eligible for CFI, except for the fact that the participant's income is too high. This participant that would then be eligible under Medicaid in and out are only eligible once they spend down their income to a protected income level. So they have to spend a little bit before they're even eligible. So that resembles cost of care because in and out, spend down is the beneficiary contributing to their Medicaid costs, but it's different because in and out has to be paid prior to being eligible, whereas the cost of care is the amount that a participant would be expected to contribute while being eligible for Medicaid. Cost of care is also different from room and board. So CFI is not allowed to cover room and board costs for residential care facilities, and residential care facilities do provide room and board to their residents. And residential care facilities are allowed to charge for room and board in addition to the services that they provide that are covered by CFI. And what a residential care facility charges for room and board is not governed by the cost of care rule. So I wanted to go over what changed with the new iteration of the HEE 801. So the rule will no longer treat CFI participants that are residents of residential care facilities differently than other participants. However, residential care facilities are still going to be free to charge participants a room and board cost in addition to receiving the Medicaid rate. The cost of care rule was not intended to govern what residential care facilities can charge for room and board. That concludes this section of the training. Thank you. Have a nice day.